Hello, Tema is here. We are back to Endless Legend 2, playing as Tahuks at turn 48. And let's see what is happening. So we are building an observatory here. We just got this territory. Would be nice to turn it into a city. We'll need 400 influence for that. There is more exploring to do. I need to talk to this village. Haven't talked to this village. Got attacked by 2 armies of necrophages, 2 full stacks that are in this area, which spooked me a little bit because if they going to attack my city, I am not super ready. Like, yes, I do have a full stack here, and I do have militia in the city. So together I will be able to repel them. I am quite confident in that. But it would also be a hard battle, and I might end up like losing lots of my units. So to anticipate for that a little bit, I want to build another stack of units just to have it nearby. And what else? This city is slowly building, very slowly. This city, I want to build more laboratory districts here, but I need to buy out these tiles. I don't have enough influence. So because I don't have good tiles to build on, the labs, I am scheduling units until I have enough influence. And also I'm building a couple of forums here just to give me some more influence per turn. Anything else? So let's upgrade the heroes. Okay, so more damage, which is good. When applying a status to itself. So far I'm not really applying many statuses to myself. When using this active skill on a friendly or enemy unit, applies indestructible to targeted units, maximizes defense to 100%, applies immobile, and range 4, can use remaining movement points afterwards. That is an interesting skill. Would be nice to see also the duration. Is it always just 1 turn duration, or can it last more than 1 turn? So on one hand it can make my unit indestructible. So if I have a tanking unit up front, then I believe maximizing defense to 100% means that this unit will not get any damage, which is good for tanking. On the other hand, we can immobilize an enemy unit. Yes, we would not be able to attack damage this unit this turn, but it effectively removes the unit for this 1 turn, so removes the threat from this unit, and I can focus on the others. Light Stealer, when attacking, removes all positive statuses from the targeted unit, applies all positive statuses of the targeted unit to itself. And here, do damage, applied, weakened. Adds critical chance to non-hero. more dust on curiosity. And a force blast. I think I will go in this order. First Light Stealer, then Stonecaster, then Pile Driver. Although this wouldn't shine as well without this. So together they are a nice combination where I can attack units, steal their statuses, and gain some shield for myself. So get some tankiness. Let me see what kind of statuses I can steal. Inspired from enemies that can inspire each other. Anything else? Okay, I will take this one. The utility seemed to be quite powerful. Here we can give you more damage for units with a negative status. Okay. The music disappeared. Where is the music? Then that's it. We click the button to end the turn. Okay, observatory built. Observatory successfully evolved. Found. You are still auto-exploring. I did not want you to go in this direction. I wanted you to continue up there. Oh well. I don't know why they say that it is evolved when it was just being built. So here is Lazulin deposit for the next era, and here is Hyperium deposit for the next era. This is nice. I know where to look for the second tier resources. But yeah, no titanium here, no glass steel. Let us come talk to this village. I hope to find another fortress in this area, because so far it was the single fortress that I encountered. Also, I wanted to check one thing. I wanted to check, yeah, this one. Okay, Necrophage is Bringer of Death, makes sense. Necrophage is the Bringer of Comfort. Okay. Would be nice to get this one. Would be nice to get this one. So I do need industry, but I need 11 population. I have an access to this thing, plus 3 cold population. So I think I should actually do that. And I do have spaces for population. So yeah. 2 turns 4 plus 3. This one 1 turn for +1. Let's go with this one first to cast it here for extra influence. I don't know how long this observatory will live, because I'm pretty sure they will come pillaging it. But I hope it will stay for at least a little bit. Yeah, they are here. They're waiting. $88 I can gladly pay. 308 I am not happy to pay that much. Pyre project is ready, so population gained on this city. Good. Actually, I can queue several of them simultaneously. Yeah, didn't think about it. Okay, where are you going? Still want to talk to this village. I have a conversation. Aha, that's the conversation with the companion. So-called furry fanfiction. I watched them die, Hurgoks. It must have been awful. It was, for one so mighty to fall, it cripples the spirit. They will rise again, though, Talak and Buru. Sayada gives us that blessing. Is that a blessing, though, to live another cycle of carnage that ends the same way? I do not want to see them die again. What are you saying? I'm saying I'm thinking of leaving. Okay, cannot really do it again. Level up, Talak and Bear. I do not take Clone Wolf because I do not want to lose the companion, which gives a lot of perks to the heaven. And the free level up instead is very nice. So now I take this for damage. Let's take this. We should build the heaven somewhere, but for that we need to arrive to a city. Hopefully I will spend here a couple of turns and have enough influence to turn this area into a city and can build a heaven with this unit there. So let's talk to them. Dark times, do you not sense it too, Tahuks? Every moment has its dangers. That may be so, but here and now talk of war threatens these lands. Sayada itself darkens the seas, the skies. We, the foundlings, want no part of this. Nor do we. Our visit is peaceful. We wish to work with you for the good of Sayada. Work together? Yes, together, for I fear a terrible conflict is coming. Hard choices lie ahead. Only fools or leaders set on bloodshed will work alone. Are you ready to listen, Tahuks, with those empty seats on your console? I have an empty seat on my... Right! I have completed the faction quest and it gave me an extra console seat. I don't know if I can put somebody there before the next monsoon though. Nothing for you to worry about. Hello. Английский понимаешь? Или не очень? Oppure italiano? Posso anche parlare in italiano se vuoi. A little bit. Okay, how are you doing? Seek honest faces and... Okay, objective and rewards. Have a defense counselor. it will give me approval and pacify the village. Let me open my console. Как дела, товарищ жопосранчик? Okay, I cannot appoint anybody here. Maybe if I click reassign console I can. But I don't know which one of them is defense console. So the quest wants me to appoint a defense consular. I don't know which position is that. Huh? I don't remember this quest. Precious find. Wait. That's my faction quest. I completely forgot about that. So I need to send somebody down there. How much was it? I'm fine, thank you. London is the capital of Great Britain. Indeed. Wait, I don't have Twitch chat on. Or do I? No, it is there. Как тебе Endless Legend 2? I need to check whether I can buy this dude right now. Costs 200. Yes, I can buy this dude. And I can send this dude to here. So hopefully these guys are not as aggressive as the necrophages. На Новый год купить, думаю, но я в такие еще не играл. I like this type of games. I like the narration part, so I like to roleplay a faction and make some decisions, go through their faction quest. I like try to build strong economy and strong armies. What I don't like is the writing in its current state, although there was a blog post yesterday where they said that, well, they heard the complaints of the public and they're going to rewrite the whole thing, so I'm hopeful that it will change for the better. The other thing which is quite weak at the moment is the AI. They are way too passive, way too kind. Yes, they do attack your armies when you're in the neutral zone, but that's kind of it. So nothing prevents this guy from declaring war on me and trying to take this territory of this territory. So they have the armies to do so. They just don't have the will. I would be able to defend from such attack, I believe. But yeah, they're not forcing me to defend. They are letting me to build my economy, build new cities, so getting stronger and stronger and stronger, because at some point I will get much stronger than any one of them. Where is our victory condition? Not here. I need to get used to the new interface. Here, victory conditions. So currently I am almost the weakest. So only these guys are weaker. And the reason that they are weaker because they lost a full stack here to necrophages. Here. So that set them back very much. But let's say we ignore military score. Technological score 1800. Technological score 2300. 1900, 1900, 1800, 2000. So 1900. I have the best progress in science. Well, I am Tahuks. I am supposed to be much stronger in science. Which is understandable, but I also have the highest territory score, no? They are ahead of me in the score only because of the military. They have much stronger armies and more of them. But I'm stronger in territory, in technology, in city development. So what I'm trying to say is that AI currently is very brain dead. They can print armies, yes, but they have no idea how to build their cities. They have no idea how to develop, how they are not taking the territory aggressively enough. So they do not scale much. So I am already in the position where I can spend 10 turns and get a full stack, a strong army. So I can increase my military power very quickly. But they will never catch up with me on technology and city improvements. So that makes it a bit sad. But the rest of the game is engaging enough for me to, well, forgive that and hope. Well, it's still early access, so hopefully it will get better with time. I still want to finish exploring there, so let's return and talk to them. Who else? You. Well, there is basically nothing for you to do here. That's a dead end. So we just need to carefully bring you back without getting killed by the necrophages. Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. That is still being prepared. And turn. New technology, +3 population slot on population vacations, and emergency dwelling, +1 attachable territory and influence. That is something I would like to build as soon as possible. So, but as always, no, it does. Finally, some improvement that doesn't cost any glass steel. So I want that as soon as possible. I want both the approval, which is quite low. I want +8 influence, which is a lot. And then I want this one as well. So let me prioritize that thing. This is not a priority because I still have a lot of empty population slots. So no problems there. But I do need to find a way to improve my happiness. The happiness is quite low at the moment. We are still researching this. Okay, next technology will open the new era. Let's see. This gives me extra protectorate slot. This gives me extra science, trading post, unit specialization. I want this first. want to start building trading posts to have roads and move faster between my territories. Then I think I want science, and then I want unit specialization for my archers. Wait. No, it's unit specialization for my scouts and basic infantry, so not that interesting actually. Although to have patrollers, we'll see. I would be much more interested in getting specialization for these guys. And also, once we reach next era, we can get more industry, more approval, more food, more science. So I would rather focus on the economic technologies than on these ones. So we will do some replanning. Let's talk to them. The ribbon. You want to be friends, eh? Maybe if you do us a favor, well, keep this to yourself, but I have a terrible confession to make. Our great fair, the pride and joy of our people and the envy of our neighbors, is set for disaster this season. Squabbling exhibitors, blunt produce, zero creativity. Why? Because of the starfalls, because of the tides, because of the color of the moon? Who can say? All I know is that we'll be a laughingstock unless we will pull something magical, which is where we come in. To do what, Brother Brook? Marvelous knowledge. Sayada's receding seas have raised uncountable challenges, and rumor has it that you Tahuks master all types of new contraptions. We do. Fret not, we will give you the scientific spectacle you desire. Have at least 15 number of research technologies for... Well, I do have 15 number of research technologies. They give me money. They give me 20 food production for 10 turns. That is a beautiful quest. I don't need to do anything. Absolutely free and nice rewards that I do care about. Like my food is quite low. It takes a lot of time to grow my populations. So, okay, next turn this will turn into a city, which is very, very good. This city will have little amount of production, which is less good. That is a nice anomaly. And this is a hydromill deposit, which gives me dust on city. Don't mind attaching this territory next, but I cannot afford a camp. Will not be able to afford a camp anytime soon, because I need to first turn it into a city and spend 400 influence there. Let's talk to them. Glory days. That is the example of the new narrative style. So you saw that we had the conversation with the other village. This is what they thinking to change towards. So instead of conversation with their dude, we have a little description. The settlement is less thriving hamlet, more decaying ruins, and you wonder why any creatures, even vicious lizards, would live in such dangerous, squalid conditions. Armed and plated, they seem to be geared up for war, but discipline is lacking, with 2 of their numbers engaged in savage fighting. Quietly, in a rasping tone difficult to understand, the leader tells you they seek to re-establish the Soluk's once glorious empire, Varska, by rebuilding their fallen ruins, but every day they slip further into discord and banditry. The place reeks of blood and despair. Aid us, Tahuks, kill those who scorn us, who walk our lands, and we will serve. So very short conversation, no back and forth, and a little bit of text before it. I personally prefer it, because these conversations that they have created, they just don't do it for me. They are strange, like in a bad way. I would rather read a narrative description of the race, some lore put in there, than go through their like supposedly witty back and forth. A shame to see hard times come to a once mighty empire. Will lift you out of the dirt. A lot of money, a lot of influence. Pacifies. Yes, please. Whom I need to destroy? Show them to me. Them. I will gladly destroy them for you. And I will wait with grabbing the anomalies, because when I turn it into a city, this thing will tremendously improve the rewards from curiosities. I said anomalies, I meant curiosity. This curiosity and this curiosity, I will grab them after building a city. These guys are flying ranged, so they would be able to step 1, 2, 3 here and attack them, so I will just need to bring them a step closer, I believe, to reinforce. Okay, you won't be able to go through there. You will die. So come to the city. You started to be mean towards me. I'm just repaying. Shooting them would be nice. Were they in range? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, they were just outside of the range. Okay, you keep going. Wait, these guys are still not pacified. Why? What is their quest? Quests. The inquiry. Have at least 4 districts with laboratory. Yep. I still don't have these districts. Anything else to do? Wait. Too expensive. Is it too expensive? It's not that expensive. And actually, do I need any money for the next turn? Can I just rush this? I don't think I'm in any immediate need of money. So, and I will get some spoils from these guys. So, yeah, I will rush this as well. Okay. Empire project ready. Oof. Too many of you. Let's get ourselves free population. And let's call for it again. Okay. So now we have 3, 6, 1, 10 population here. We need 20, I believe. Yes, we need 20. Let's send you here as well. I never studied the technology to build the bridges, right? How much does it cost? No, I studied. I can build a bridge. So I can send you in here and you'll be able to build a bridge. Good. Actually, you will be able to build a bridge instead of going around. Okay, we are attacking this dude, right? So we want to get you in here, and then we need to be 3 tiles away, like here. Confirm. Instant resolution. Totally worth it. Don't like to say it, but fine work. We Solusk dream again. Never thought hope would come from you tailless folk. Very good. So that becomes a city. And I got did. Now my city cap is increased by 1. Good. It's good to meet you, for we are always hungry. You encountered a new empire. Where did I encounter a new empire? Here. We'll have a look. Now we are free to grab the curiosities, which was here. You go grab curiosity there. I have 345 influence. I can build another camp in here and then try to join it to the city. Option number 1. Option number 2 is to buy these tiles. And order more laboratories built in here. Let me buy out this lab as well to complete this quest. So now these guys are pacified. Don't need to worry about them. What do we want to be building here? That. That and that. I can afford one of the small technologies. This one has been a quest from somebody, I believe. From the monkeys? No? Search, have at least 7 districts with laboratory, have A defense consular have at least 50 technologies. No, it has been in a different game probably. +5 science on the laboratory and +5 science. That is good. Takes us only 2 turns to do. +5 influence, +2 influence per population on scribes. We do need influence. But we also need food to grow population. I don't have any farm districts. I don't have many scribes yet. So let's go for that. Let's put it in front, but not completely in front, like that. Also, in 7 turns, I will reach the next era of technology. In 7 turns, I will unlock another unit, which will be the main unit of my endgame army. Keeping that in mind, do I want to build as many of these guys or not? Probably not. Do I want to have at least one of them? I'm not sure where all my income is coming from. 80 from districts. Grand City Hall gives me 40. Heaven gives me 35. Oh, wow. That's a lot of money. Where is my army? Here's my army. So these dudes, let's look at them. If I go up this line of specialization, we'll get range 5 and targeting. Also, this specialization increases damage. We will get high damaging dudes that guarantee that the next hit will be critical. So that is not a bad thing to have. The other one, though, will have an area of effect attack. And will have more damage because it's a higher tier unit. I don't know. I will postpone the decision for a few turns. Now, this city have no food whatsoever. So cannot grow any population. Doesn't have enough industry. So that would be a good place to start to get some industry. I need to buy that. I need to buy that. That will give me 10 food. For science per scribe. So I do want to have as many scribes as possible here. But for now, we need to be growing at least a little bit. And here. Okay, so my priority would be artisans, citizens, and then scribes. Districts. Not sure about districts yet. Need to build something in here. In here to be able to buy out this tile if I join this territory. Because if I place my camp somewhere further away and this tile will not be automatically joined to a foundation, I will be able to buy it only if it is adjacent to one of the districts. These are not districts, so it wouldn't work. So let's plan the works there. Where is my army? Here is my army. I spend all my influence on buying these foundations, so I don't have enough influence to build the camp. Okay. Let's walk the walk. What are the chances that they will attack this city? Like, all of their armies are here. This is a full stack. This is a full stack, but without hero. This is a full stack with a hero. This guy is going down. I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Okay. They turned out to be benevolent this time. Let's move our armies. Building a bridge here, good. Nothing to do here, nothing to do here. Still too expensive to buy. So, and turn. Empire project ready. Yes. The city already has this status. So I can do it only every 10 turns then. Okay, can use some population here. Where is my population? Where is my status? I didn't get any population. I got scammed. That's unfortunate. And they destroyed my observatory, of course. So only observatories that are actually inside my territories will be able to ever survive. They are both pacified, that is good. Another village. Oh, you've even connived a great hero into believing your tales. Ah, what? What do you want, Tahuks? Will you tell me nice lies about your plans for Sayada. Be warned, we know all about you. An unfriendly welcome, Blackhammers. It sounds like someone has been maligning us. And I'm glad they did. My closest advisor has many interesting stories of Curator Berjimeng. Shocking, you won't fool me with a friendly face. I do not trust you. This advisor is misleading you, Rogovoi Slim. They look good by making someone else a villain. We have come here in friendship, let us prove our goodwill. Friendship, goodwill, you wish to keep all Sayada divided against each other. That weakens and isolates the Blackhammers. My advisor is right, we have no friends. Our rule brings many of Sayadas together. Has your advisor not told you of Suraban? It is our prosperous, happy place. Fairy tales, if this were true, then you would not be our enemy. Have at least 65 approval in your city for 5 turns, and I have 68 approval. Yay! Gives me a population, pacifies them. Will I be able to keep my approval up? Yes, because it takes me 11 turns to grow the population, and I need only 5 turns to fulfill the quest. Good, so still cannot afford this one, so I won't spend any money. And they did scam me out of population. Unfortunate. We have built a bridge. I would like to grab this curiosity, but this is not where I'm going. I am going there. That's an artifact. So let's build a bridge here to not trespass into this guy's territory. You would like to go north, but need to pass through their territory, and well, not sure I can do it. So let's send you down here as well. Oh, let's fight. That is a bad example of instant resolution. Let's do it better. How do we do it better? I don't want them to stay in the forest, that's for sure. They have defined gaze, they gain shield per adjacent enemy unit when attacking or defending. So I will fall back in the corner and try to keep them on this open terrain. Do I need to call for a horror? Perhaps not. Okay. Let them come. Okay. I want you to get more shield. So $113. That's a lot of damage. Base damage 50-64, easy mark 11, illuminate 20%, efficient against infantry 20%, broken focus, critical chance, Sage's guidance. What is Sage's guidance? Sage's guidance is his right. When attacking a unit with negative status, maximize critical chance. Good. Less good. Encircled is a negative status, it seems. Because I do have Sage's guidance. Alright. Resilience, might, 30 health, 5 defense. That gives more attribute points than usual armor that I have, but less health and less defense. I'd rather have health and defense, and I'm just realizing I forgot to build a heaven with these guys in the city. I need to come back and remedy it. Go grab the artifact. Somebody wants to talk to me. Well, Pyroxana, do you come to me for culinary guidance? That is quite a lot of shellfish. In fact, that idea had not occurred to me. I am debating how best to deal with this most incredible specimen. Which most incredible specimen? How long did the seas cover this world for giants? Okay, I have found a natural wonder. It's just this conversation is happening because I have found a natural wonder. How long did the seas cover this world for giants such as this to have grown? Yes, most impressive, but the question remains, what shall we do with it? The shell alone is worth much. Approval, money. Try to save the living. Science, approval, consume. Plus 30 food. In which city though? Well, although it would be nice to eat this guy, I am more for nature preservation. So let's take some science and some approval. I would prefer we did not touch it. Perhaps it is superstition, but we do not wish to anger whatever great power created this. We will observe and note. Yes, if it cannot be kept alive, at least show this great monster some respect in death. Okay, that is a nice wonder that gives food and dust on citizens and on food tiles and dust tiles. So I would like to settle a city there. Okay, I can afford to buy this thing. I don't want to wait 10 turns for it. Then we will build works, or alternatively where can be our source of food? That can be our source of food. So now we're growing, slowly but growing. Still I need to get more sources of food somehow. Let's build this one anyway. And then we'll see. New era. So new hero, new unit, more industry cost on units, unfortunate, but more experience on new units as well. +1 city cap, and we get ourselves a Wrath Bearer. Starts at ranged 4, so has a lot of damage, a lot of health, a lot of defense, and then from there it goes crazy. Did achieve before any other empire. You reached the objective of a deed. I pacified 10 villages and unlocked 1 protectorate slot. Nice. You saved our great fair. Your innovation enthralled the crowds. They represent the most remarkable ideas, though there is still much we do not yet understand. +20 food on Karinda. You have earned our friendship, Curator Bergemeng, and part of the takings from your performance. Karinda is this new city, right? No, this is Bodari. This is Karinda. This is Karinda. 20 food here. Nice, we have achieved a couple of deeds. So if we go here, unfortunately, we're too slow to get this one. That would be helpful. That would double our resource production. We got this, unlocks protectorate slot, and this city cap. That would be nice. Be the first to have a city with 25 districts, but not good. Would like to get this one. +10 damage on all units, but where are all the fortresses? Where are all the fortresses? You come here, and that is a fortress. Precious find. So it is our faction quest. where I have sent an army to a place guy indicated. Imagine, no, I didn't send the army. The guy sent the army. I was like, ah, yeah, I trust you. Imagine my astonishment to hear you called for me, great curator Meng, such a thrilling day. It's understandable to be bitter about losing the relic, Din Jalo. The object is magnificent, the wonders they create in their infinite wisdom. Which relic are you talking about? Who lost it? Yes, well, I hardly expect you to appreciate it. Our thoughtful, bloodless leader, never in too much of a hurry, not even when their return hangs in their balance. Still, you recovered the gift from Kadonari fair and square. I won't fight you for it if that's what you're worried about. Still, is this a VLC icon? Still, you recovered the gift from Kadonari fair and square. I won't fight you for it. You just... Wait. Was there supposed to be an audio line? And like that's why there is VLC, that they included a voice line, but it didn't go. Somehow the notion hadn't occurred to me. No, I wanted to ask whether you'd learned anything about the relic in your work. What is it for? I'm so out of the loop. Like, I have no idea what they're talking about. You must be kidding, man. It is a weapon to be worshipped. It is an instrument of purification. We will burn and pray and they will come back to us. I see. You know, Dean Jalo, it seems to me that the sages, with their love of truth, would want us to study this relic, to better comprehend them. Can't wait to hear what your clergy consular will have to say about that. Remember, faith comes first, O bright and powerful Meng. And I got myself Hood of Inscriptions. A gamble. Though the Tahuks are in ecstasy at the discovery of the sage's artifact, Curator Meng has been reluctant to display it for veneration. He seems instead determined to analyze the object. Yet more troubles threaten the Tahuks' harmony. On one side, demands to cleanse Sayada grow steadily louder. On the other, a small but stalwart group of heretics can no longer be ignored. The cold are out of control. How dare they claim the sages will never come to Sayada again? This cannot be allowed. Greetings, Dean Uranpar, and praise be to them. Nice words will not fix this, Curator. The cold are blasphemers. Meng must not let lies be preached. Stop them. Burn them in sacrifice. They're such nice people, these lizards. I believe that between the two of us, I'm the one who gives orders. Collect yourself, Keba. You, of course, please, excuse me, illustrious Curator. Glory to the sages, glory to their return, glory to Meng. I have no idea how many backstabbers surround me. I think a lot of them would like for me to be gone, the sooner the better. We'll consider it forgotten. Now, go, I have to continue examining the relic. With all due respect, distinguished Curator, some might say that Meng appears more concerned with his studies than leading the Tahuks to their grace. If you mean Dean Jalo and the hardliners in the assembly, it's nothing to worry about. They wouldn't risk moving against me while I hold the relic. Not just Jalo, Ecclesiarch Xana and the moderates, even the chancellors, we all wish for a chance to worship the gift. Why does the Curator hide it from us? It's true that I have preferred to spend my time with the relic, far from the counsel of others. There is sense in the observation, Oranpar. Let the relic be used by our warriors, then every Tahuk may admire their power. Have any hero with Hood of Inscriptions equipped. 200 dust. That's it? Just put on a hood on a unit? That's all you want me to do? I wouldn't even call it a quest. Like, I can do it right now. Here is my army. Equipment. No, you have a nice equipment. Please keep it. You have a nice equipment. Please keep it. luckily, I have a new hero incoming. So let me unclick these things. You go talk to them. You I don't want to bring you all the way there while there are still things to do here. I will build a new army and bring this new army with a new hero. So units, 4 turns to build this one and cost 30 gold. Well, it's that good though. 60-75 damage against 40-50, much more damage. 200 health against 130, much more health. Range 4 against range 3, so definitely worth it. Okay, I also need to increase my money income. $54. Would you stop eating my tiles? Trading post. Then I need a trading post somewhere here. Let's say here. I wouldn't mind turning that into a bridge. Then I will need a trading post. Let's say here. Because, yeah, that's the only available foundation in the area. So I need a trading post here. 2 turns to complete. Then I need a trading post Let's say here. And here. Okay, would like to fight them for experience and loot. And also, it brings me back to my territory where I can finally build a heaven. Now we can do better. We should do better. I don't want to spend too many turns healing. So let's do it manually. You come here. Call for the dude. You come here. You come here. You heal them. How much health are you missing? 30 something. 36. So okay. Okay. Anyway, I started blasting. Next turn. Beautiful. Determination, intuition, and guide adds 1 movement point to all units of the army. Good artifact. Good artifact, but ours are too strong. 3 might and 20% damage. And call in my protective dude. So while we're here, let's build Haven. And here is our pending hero choice. Okay. I don't want minor faction units. I would like a ranger unit to buff all my shooters, but since I'm not given any ranger, I will take a defender, and this defender will be the front line for my strong shooters. Let's see. Oracle allows research of technologies from the next era. Good thing. Plus 50 ransack gains on army, plus 50% 10 capture point when performing occupation action on army. Not bad. Let's look at their parameters. 2 might, +2 industry per hero level on heaven. That is good. I like industry. Close, you. 1 might, 1 intuition, 2 resilience. Huh. A lot of stuff scales with resilience. When attacking a unit with a negative status, recovers health. When attacking, apply all its statuses to adjacent friendly unit. Defense, health, shield. So resilience is a good parameter on a tank. I wouldn't mind starting with 2 resilience. What do I want more? Industry on Haven or Oracle and a tankier tank? That is an interesting choice. Insidious Engineer is also not nothing. Oh wow. I like the idea of industry on Haven a little bit more. 2 might, 0 resilience. But also Oracle. No, okay. Let's take this one. Let's have a better tank. And let us maybe put them to be Oracle. To be a Counselor. Skill tree. That and that for now. When attacking a unit with a negative status, recovers 10 health. Okay. Confirm. Equipment. Let's see what we can have. +1 resilience, 40 damage, 12 defense. Damage in defense. Adds damage equal to 25% of the unit's defense. That is not bad. Shields up. When using this active skill on friendly units, gives 45 shield to targeted friendly unit. Okay. Here. So 1 resilience, 40 damage, 12 defense. 1 resilience, 1 might, 36 damage, 7 defense, 12 defense. Breach and attack, terrorizing strike. Applies vulnerable to target units when defending or attacking. Applies terrorize to targeted unit when attacking. Well, that is a source of a lot of debuffs. That is a good thing to have. But I need somebody to follow up on these debuffs, like a shooter or a caster that would be able to either have 100% critical chance against them or have these debuffs be spread. Currently, I don't have a partner hero for a friend. So I will take this one. More defense, more damage. just from the start. Armor. Resilience, smite, 30 health, 5 defense. 45 health, 8 defense. 45 health, 8 defense. 2 resilience, 1 determination. Defense expert 1, defense expert 1. Resilience is better. Now we need to put this for our quest. Also, it gives us tons of resilience, so we're becoming even tankier. And let's give you something. Shield or healing. Let's give you healing. Okay, we have completed the quest. Seriously, that cannot be a quest. Put an artifact that you just found on a unit, on a hero. Quite moving to see the relic in action, wasn't it? I'm always amazed by their brilliance, and I'm grateful to you, Jin Jalo, for helping locate it. I almost thought you'd never get your act together, Meng. You... that's rude. You started so strong, reading the sky's omens, standing up to that ponderous numbskull Xana, dusting off the holy oculum. I'm getting a ranged hero. Win 2 battles with Hades Rabu, and I will get a hero. A ranged hero. Yes, thank you. Gladly. Win 2 battles with Hades Rabu. You are Hades Rabu. No? Yeah. We have a little bit of an issue. We don't have any battles on our hand unless I come here looking for support of these guys. Weapon curiosity. Shadow Blessed Armlet. 2 determination. Exalted determination adds intuition, might, and resilience. Okay, we don't have anybody with a lot of determination though. General, I would like to give this this accessory to him for now, because having extra movement point is really strong. He's not strong enough to fight the fortress yet. Can bring him here, but then we'll need to bring him all the way back. And okay, well, the answer is I will not rush this quest. The answer is that I will take my time, build the roads, build the army, and then go out when I'm ready. Yes? I think so. So for now, just defend. Let me check the technologies. That I'm not very interested in. That I'm not very interested in. I'm not bribing anybody. I have a lot of protectorate slots that are not occupied yet. I have 2 slots. I can, like, my influence income is all right, so I can actually start putting the factions under protectorates. I'm not going to build a camp here because there is a fortress. I could build the camp here to touch this territory and make this city stronger. Or here. These are Clark's deposit. What does Clark's do? Approval on city. I actually would like that. So I might want to build a camp in this territory. Anyway, we are talking about technologies. And then the next year is open. That would be nice to upgrade our archers. Also, yes, it upgrades not only the... that was my 3rd unit, right? And this is my 4th unit. So it is upgrade for both 3rd and 4th tier of units, which is super strong. However, that costs a resource that I don't have, and that is the upgrade I want to upgrade path I want to take, I think, because here we are getting breach and attack applies vulnerable to targeted units. They lose 30% defense. So this is direction of even higher damage, even higher range and breaching. That, on the other hand, is collateral damage. So if we go for the 2nd tier of these guys here, not here, here, its collateral damage 2 deals 100% of the unit's damage to the target unit and adjacent enemy unit. So it is a tile and 6 tiles around it, which is a lot, and stays at range 4. Here, it's also range 4. I believe they were range 5 initially, so probably they were nerfed a bit, because range 5 with collateral damage is, well, absolutely ridiculous. The problem is we can get them only when we have access to the 3rd tier of resources. This, on the other hand, we can rush. And vulnerable 2 is a strong debuff, and they will have some immense attack. Without collateral damage, but so this is something I'm much more interested in this. But in general, I lack approval, food, industry, and I want to have always as much science as possible. This gives damage to all of my units flat, which is also good. That is a good improvement. That is a bit weaker. I don't have that many farms, unfortunately. And I don't have that many districts adjacent to a river. I have tiles adjacent to a river, but they don't have foundation. Okay, there is a foundation here, but no districts are built there. So I think this would be the strongest improvement we can get. But then I don't have 20 glass steel, and it's not soon that I will get it. Then I want this one. I want this one. This one. Okay, then, this one as well for extra damage. Then we'll see. Haven't built. Let's see what kind of companions we have. Not many. Plus 20 experience gain on non-hero. Okay. Better than nothing. Supposedly there is a way to get rid of companion, because there is an achievement like Heartbreaker, change 4 companions on a hero, something like that. I'm not sure how. I suspect by losing the Haven. How can you lose the Haven? Where are my heavens? Here's my heaven, yes. So no, I cannot click it. So there is no way I can delete that. I don't know. Don't know how to do it. Okay. Give me a second. To be honest, Curator Mergimeng, it is not a good time for a visit. We've already had too much fuss here lately without Tahuks dropping by. The receding of the seas was terrifying, and the things that were left behind. We'll be brief. What seems to be the trouble? Whether there is trouble remains to be seen, but some workers found a strange shell in freshly turned earth. Odd shape, unnatural shine, and covered in scratches. And you brought the shell here. No wonder the Oneroi are unsettled. Only curses come from the deep. I admit that the whole thing has been disturbing. Could you help me figure out what the shell's marking mean? I'd consider it a great favor. The markings are clearly ancient, but the shell looks untouched by time. Like the starfalls, changing tides and strange monsoons, another thing no one can explain. They might be open to exchange knowledge. Find a way to ask for their cooperation. That would be a boon for us all. Propose shared research to King of Sheridan. We'll get an artifact. Ooh, this is a nice one. I like this. Adds a whole lot of defense to your hero because a defense point per any attribute you have. Very good for tanking. But I need to propose a thing to King of Sheridan. I don't think I have the technology to propose any treaties. Where is the diplomacy? Here. Which King of Sheridan they meant? Any King of Sheridan? Oh, specifically this.
Strong feelings are hard to muster.
Shared research. They will accept with the following in 12 titanium. Okay. Just like that. Okay, there is a glass still in here, and there is this nice wonder. So I do want this territory as soon as possible. Costs 218 to buy this trading post, and it costs 293 to buy this trading post. And we have ourselves a road without a bridge, unfortunately. So can you come here and build a bridge? How much time would it? So in 2 turns you 1, 2. Yes, we will be able to build the bridge in time. So I will return to this area. I will explore it with the scout. Meanwhile, I will go grab this fortress and hopefully find a couple of fights to fight together, so that this guy can get his two victories. Okay. Let's also build this one. Now we have good roads. I mean, they are still bad roads. They take half a point to move, but we have some roads. And we can go through all these forests with more reasonable time. While we're talking about that, do I want to get better roads sooner? Sooner, yes, but how soon exactly? Not sure. Okay. Build a temporary bridge. No. We will not be there in time to do so. So this army will have to wait a turn. Okay. Do I have open borders with anybody?
Strong feelings are hard to muster.
No, they have close borders. They don't have close borders, so technically I can go through their territory. But they will attack me. Okay. I got a unit of them. +2 industry of scribes. That is a good type of population. So, first of all, not racist, doesn't hate anybody else, doesn't have -3 approval per race in the same occupation. Second, industry. I want my industry. Third, 2 yields instead of 1 yield. Let me check their bonuses. So we don't have a lot of Tahuks. We unlocked Astronomy Club improvement. Here we get +2 industry, +2 influence on work districts. That's not bad. +1 industry on Black Hammers population at +10%. Yes. So I think I want to start growing Black Hammers. We don't need to build any bridge anymore. We can go with this road. Or we can go not on the road at all. Okay. Casting idle found. Let me check what is it. Casting idle. 2 determination, 36 damage. 1 resilience, 1 determination, 36 damage. Ranged 5, ranged 4. Breaching attack. Applies vulnerable. Weakening strike. Applies weakened. Nah, I like mine more. It costs more each time I use it. Okay. Roads are good. Now we can be a little bit more mobile. Oh, thank you. So I can grab you and send you up north. Our forces in the field require my advice, Piruxana. Is the question. Our forces in the field require my advice, Piruxana? So our forces discovered the green scene while crossing verdant lands. A necrophage grave, shallow, messy. And they want to do what? Some wish to give the fallen a proper burial, others wish to strip the corpses. 200 influence, thank you. That's 5 damage on the scout is useless, so let's respect them. Ensure each fallen necro gets their own burial and make the Sayada know and make sure Sayada knows how the Tahuks respect the dead. Good. Just some free influence. I would gladly spend this free influence building a camp somewhere. I can build a camp here and attach it to the capital, just so that I can have an observatory built here that won't be destroyed by the bad guys. But there are no resources here. That makes it sad. I know how I can win battles with these guys. So I can fight this fortress by substituting this infantry dude with the hero. So let's split them for now. A stone's throw from a subterranean ruin, a strange arch juts out of the old seabed, half sunken and askew. It glimmers. Yeah, it is the third faction that gives us some of the choice for the awakening victory quest. +1 exploited resource production on mine. Ooh. +10% on effect exploitation natural modifier 29. Percent faction trait victory condition impress reward description. Nah. I like... no, wait. It's not 10%. It's +10 flat. But on what? Effect exploitation natural modifier 29. Can be anomaly. Can be natural wonder. But I would take this one. Hopefully it will work. Hopefully it will work. Not yet. Let's hit and turn. No, it didn't work. We got scammed, as always. Okay, not always, but as very often. We totally have been scammed. Which is very sad. I would be happy to have this +1 on my modifier because, like, seriously, where are all the resources? So, you come there. You come there. You connect with the dude. And now we can go and fight the citadel. We can also try to fight this dude on the way. Aha, the necrophage expanded here. You do nothing for now. Mm-hmm. $80.96, and here only health. Oof. Would like to have a full stack of Fire of the Gods. But I'm afraid we will never reach this point in the game. I most likely will win before I get access to any of this resource. Any Eradion. So going this path is much more useful right here, right now. So I think I will be going this path, yes. Do I want to substitute one of you with one of them? I think so. What? Plus 3 population. Eternal sunshine ended. And then we got plus 3 population. Was that the population that we've been scammed from when I casted it here? Is it the case? How much do I have now in the city? 15. Okay, well, let's do it again. Eternal sunshine. Get another free population. That dude would come there. We would meet here. Okay, okay, we're getting freakishly strong. And now we continue on our way there. You also join them. A diplomatic proposition awaiting my answer. A non-aggression pact. They propose money. Okay.
Wise.
Wise. Here we are. And that can be our next battle. If I'm willing to run all the way back. 6, 15, 4, 4, 11, 8. That sounds like a good place to put a camp. You trespass on their territory while their borders weren't open. Sorry? How are they doing? Not here. How are they doing here? Not here. Here. Okay, you see, I am number 3. They are number 2. They're doing all right. They have a lot of military, apparently. 5,400 military, 5,900 military, 6,000 military, and 4,800 military. My military is just 2,000. My military is way weaker. But my military is concentrated in a single army, and now I'm building the second one, so I will have 2 strong armies. Their military is spread across the map. Population. I have very little population. They have very little population, which is very weird. Necrophage can grow population ridiculously fast. And turn again. Empire project ready. So we have 15 people. And let me cast it in here. And we still have 15 people. I don't know, something doesn't work with this. You need to be a scribe. You can go work on the food. You will be a scribe. I can buy that, and I can build something else. Okay, so we have enough glass steel to afford a couple of improvements. +1 science on population. This is good. Plus a lot of influence. This is also good. Plus a whole lot of science. This is good. But it can wait a little bit. Here, on the other hand, okay, I think I want to build a farm and this improvement. So let's build that. Let's buy this tile. Let's build a farm in there. And for now, it will be fine. Here we can build that. Yeah, let's build that. Okay. Eternal Sunshine. Okay, now it added this free population in here. Does it end the population in the end of the... No, because... at the end of the status, plus free cold population. Okay. The only thing I need to do is to read better. The game hasn't scammed me. It was me who was misreading this whole thing, whole time. Okay. Will they attack me if I try to walk through here? They might. Six food, 15 production. It's all right. Let's build the camp. We are getting close. We won't be able to cross in there because we would need to pass through the city. And we are not allowed. Okay. Nothing to buy here. Can buy this dude to make it a bit faster. Okay. Here, nope. Spire of Industry, yes. Corkscrew drill. I don't know whether corkscrew drill works or not. It used to not it wasn't working before. 9 turns, why? That's expensive. Oh, another fortress. Nice to see it. Wait, I was stupid. I needed to first build the extractors and then attach it to the city. Because it would be cheaper. Okay. A messenger from the stars. Late one night, many moons after the soldiers first encountered her, the stranger who sought help returning the stranded creatures to the seas catches you by surprise in the heart of your empire. Penetrating past Tahuks security with nothing seemingly more than a whisper, she stands on the balcony of your inner sanctum looking out over Soraban. The gold trim of her uniform gleams in the moonlight. So Nakalim lady has arrived. You enjoy a wonderful view, Curator Bergimeng. Who are you? I'm a starfire. My allegiance is pledged to an institution known as the Academy, but my deeper loyalty is to my race, the Nakalim, and the Lost. The Lost, once the galaxy swarmed with the old gods of dust, now they are gone, myth of an age long past. But I'm convinced a Lost was once trapped on Sayada. Now I wish to learn its fate, and you need the Tahuks' help. On the seabed, when you seized the vestigial for study, you demonstrated a curiosity for the truth. We are always eager to learn. Before the Aurora was scuttled, we initiated Sayada's long-dormant drainage system, causing the oceans to fall. Now that the endless ancient sites are emerging, my task is immense. And when you learn the truth... So, it's her who started the tidefalls. And when you learn the truth, then I will spread the word. The Endless must be held to account for their crimes, but I get ahead of myself. First we must learn what the depths hide. The sages, whatever they did, acted for the greater good. They gave us understanding and resolve purpose. So, will you help? Help. Sayada's future might depend on knowing its past. We have our own agenda to follow. Yeah, let's help. I'll take money at this point because my industry income is growing. It is quite sufficient now, while my money is not in a good state. We will help. We wish to know this world's secrets. A wise choice. When I have concrete answers, I will share what I know. For now, I leave you with a gift. Thank you for this gift of money. Not sure I can destroy them with my scout. You were blocking my way. Why cannot I use Sacred Flames? Because they're too far. Okay. Makes sense. I will go there next turn because I don't want them to attack me while I will be grabbing this artifact. So I don't want to step in this forest and be stuck in there. You repeatedly trespass on their territories while their borders weren't open. Okay, so one more trespass and they will be very unhappy. Let's try not to do so. Let's try to be careful. That is it for this turn. Let's click. Okay, I think I will have this battle and call it a day for now. So let's click on Seize. And here we are. Actually, absolutely perfect terrain. We put our tank in here. We will call for another unit in here. Rather. So the tank hero will be here, the unit, temporary unit will be there, and then we will shoot everyone. This is just as good as it gets. They won't be able to attack from here because of the ridge. They won't be able to pass here. I'm blocking all the entrances, and this is an impassable terrain. So they will be here, and I will be shooting at them. You can make him marked. No. So come here. Make him marked. Shoot him very painfully. Critical hit 100%. Why? Because damaged. Beautiful turn number 1. Let's go. Easy. Let's make you tankier. Also, damage increases, the armor increases his damage because of the equipment. That 45 health, 12 defense, 12 defense. Defense expert 1. 2 resilience, 1 resilience. 275 health. 172 health. 37. Yeah, let's go that. A bow. Finally. Determination, intuition 40. Ranged 4, breach and attack. Beautiful. And that becomes my new city. Well, first I will buy that. Second, it becomes my new city. Beautiful. And here, I will call it a day for now. I will go have some lunch. So what to do with the city, what to build, will be decided next time. Now that army needs to go back and fight another fortress. And soon enough we will have monsoon. And after that this territory will appear, this territory will appear. This territory, not sure, these territories will appear, so there will be plenty of things to do afterwards. Problem is that currently I have like one strong army and I can be only in one place. Almost got another, but this another army cannot be called strong just yet because, well, they all newbies. They don't have any experience on them. Oh, okay, I have a little bit of experience on them, but not enough. So, yep, there will be plenty of things to do and plenty of places to be. How much a bridge would cost? Not a lot. How much I cannot build this, cannot get these foundations to build the, how do you call it, trading post. Would like to have a trading post here for a road and for adjacency to a resource. Anyway, saving it here. And that would be it for today. So thank you all for being here. See you in the next one. Bye.